Good morning. This is Dr. Timothy Scott back here at LifePoint Medical. And I want to say hey to you. It is March the 24th of 2025. And I'm so blessed to be here and I appreciate you listening to me today. So I want to talk about a few things this morning so we can kind of help things along. So first of all, I want to talk to you. So over the last week or so, we have had multiple hostile calls from patients who are mad about their billing, but they do not know what they're talking about with their billing, and they're getting mad at us, and they're actually burning their bridges. And even though we're saying, hey, no, this is how it works now, they're just yelling at us and screaming and calling us names and hanging up on us, okay? And I want to talk to you about that, okay? Because what I think happens is the first of the year comes around and you owe your deductible. So what we do is we bill your like regular, and then your insurance company has to recognize that you've been seen and that you owe something, and then they have to send it to your secondary so that they can recognize that you've been seen and you owe something. And then about 90 days after the first of the year, then we can send out the bill from what we did on January the 1st. A lot of people don't understand this, but the deal is when people get their bill at this late in the time, they look at their bill because they have to pay a deductible now, and they go through there and they try to figure out why they're having to pay this, and they're not going to pay it, or whatever their plight is. And then they call us because they see charges on there. It's mainly the CC and the chronic care management charges. And they're like, oh my God, Dr. Beck's ripping us off and all that other stuff. And we're not. We're not. There's not really a way that we can rip off the insurance companies, but that's what they're screaming at us to our face. And so anyway, if you have a problem with your bill, or you don't understand what your bill says or something, call us. We'll explain it to you. We do this over and over again, and we have almost 5,000 patients that we see on a regular basis. So the bills are very confusing if you try to look at them on their EOB, what they call explanation of benefits. And it's hard. I don't even look at them because I can't figure it out, most of us, but I do all the billing here, or I at least run through it and make sure that it's done appropriate, and we get audits and all that good stuff going. But probably the most disheartening thing about this, and this is the thing that really stings, is when a patient wants to punish me for what their insurance company is mandating that I do for them or to them. That's what hurts. In other words, we are very much regulated. Obamacare set up a whole new industry of regulatory bodies to oversee what we do. And we have two of them, two major ones. Not only do we have your insurance companies that we have to deal with, but we also have to deal with a clinically integrated network and another thing called ACO, Accountable Care Organization. Now, if almost every single one of you guys is enrolled in one of these, even though you don't know it, it's done through your insurance company and it comes to us through the back door. So just make sure that you are not punishing us for something that the insurance company is making you do, because they got very big carrots and very big sticks that they're using on us to make sure that we do exactly what they want to do. I don't totally disagree what they're asking us to do, okay, but I have to meet them with some of this stuff, okay. Like one of the big ones is the wellnesses. They want every single person to get a wellness, and we do our best to get people in to get wellnesses done, but some people just ain't gonna have it. Now, I like wellnesses because they save lives, and they really do, okay, but some people just don't want to have that done, and your insurance company says, why ain't you doing it? And I'm like, because they won't do it. And they're like, that's no excuse. I want to know why you're not doing it. That's the kind of thing that we have to deal with. So just be real careful. If you've got a problem with your billing, we'll try to explain it to you. We don't want to make you mad, and we don't want to steal from you. We just want to do what's right so we can stay alive and stay viable here in this community. Because if we If we don't stay viable, that's worse. There's not going to be anywhere for you to go. And then realize that there is programs out there that your insurance company, whether it's Medicare or Blue Cross and Blue Shield or Humana or United or any of those, that's wanting me to do things to you and for you, to you, for you, whatever. And again, I agree with most of them because they're mostly about preventive care. But please just don't get mad at us because of something your insurance company's making us do. Enough of that. Thank you in advance. Ironically, the people that are probably going to be yelling at us won't be watching the videos, so I get that. So the next thing, I just want to remind everybody that I've noticed that it's been snowing yellow stuff in the parking lot out here, and we're getting these blasts of warm weather coming through, so we know that we're pollinating. So we know that allergies is kicking in, and we want you to know that we're here for you for when it comes to allergies. We can assess your condition. We can test you for allergies. We can treat you both with medicine and with shots if you need them. Okay, but it is getting that time of year, and I want to reassure you that we're here and we know a lot about allergies. And if you've got a problem with them, we want to see you, help you manage them. Better yet, if we can get to you before you have an infection, that would be even better. All righty. Thank you so much for listening to me today. Please call us if you need us here. We really want to see you and get you taken care of if you're feeling not doing well or you're getting sick. 706-782-0016. All right. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day. Goodbye.